I think I'm in. I wish Unicom wasn't on by default. All right, so hopefully someone is here at LIPB. Sphero here! Yay! Sphero, do you see me? Super excited if you actually see me. And then we also need to change you to whatever you are. So we'll go into advanced. You're in the Lancer Legacy. So I'm just going to change you to a Cessna. Because, you know, they're so similar. D-Money's 327, my farmer friend. My farmer friend. I'm going to kick your butt, man. Max, can you believe this? Listen up, Cirrus Max. Good morning. D-Money's has got me tempted to farm sim. Can you clear me direct back 40? What in the world am I coming to? He's done a lot of work on a Snack Air farm server. I'm just really happy about it. All right, miscellaneous. Okay, general. All right, mode simplified, realistic. That's fine. Electric tug on. Window reflections, no. Panel reflections, no. GPU off. I do want fairings, no chocks. What is brakes on or off? I guess that's just parking brake, right? Yeah. All right, all covers off. Oh, that's cool. All tie downs off. Cleared direct back 40. Vertical simulations of Providence fame. How are you doing? Snack farms. I'm telling you, the funny part was I told Right Girl last night. I said, you know, they're setting up. Derek's setting up a Snack Air farm server, and she's like, what? Hold on, you're gonna do farming? What? I said, yeah. I'm trying to find you some sister wives. I'm going on farmersonly.com so I can find you some sister wives. Oh, you're in the mall now? Okay. You can change it to whatever you want. You know, you see what I am. It's up to you what you want to see me as. All right, weight and balance. That looks good. Camera. Slew. All right, camera. All right, there's the pilot view, so we'll make that control 4. I tell you what, Max, that Cat Strader production yesterday was really good. I was super impressed with that production, and what an awesome situation to have Cat Strader and the flight sim on the front page of Twitch. Yep. All right. Control C for throttle quadrant. Switches will be control 1 for me on this one. Oh, view from the rear overhead panel. We'll do that. And then left wing, tail cam, right wing. All right. Pilot, field of view. That's pretty cool. I think I'm going to do that one right there. That's fine. Is it official? I'm not sure what you mean by official, Wolfie, but yeah, I've been streaming under the X-Plane 11 category. I've had about maybe a 15 to 20% drop in viewership by being on this category because people have a harder time finding you randomly. But we're trying to represent. But here's the situation, right? Is there's a category called Flight Space Simulator. And it's a generic category. And so I was talking to Brad yesterday, and you know, we're trying to get this idea that we can all try to go under one banner. You know, all the different platforms under the one banner. And the category exists now, Flight Space Simulator. It has for some time. But now it's just a matter of getting everyone to adopt that. That's the hard part, right? Because the idea is for us to stay together under one category, but represent our different platforms, and have us, have good numbers in the browse page. Yeah, that's the idea. Okay, how do we get started on this bad boy? Master on. There's the G1000 Glory. Beacon on. I like the parking brake. Yeah, parking brake is on. It's a condition lever, right? Is it this? Is okay, I don't know why I don't know this answer, but is this, does the Kodiak have a PT6? No, it doesn't have a PT6. It's not big enough for a PT6, right? No, it does it? Sounds more like a generic space simulator. It could include any flying whatsoever. We have to share with the space simulator people, though. Well, flight space simulator. I don't care if we've shared with the space simulator people, or does it matter? Did the space simulator people really stream under flight space simulator? Yeah. Because I haven't seen anyone streaming under it. No, I saw one flight sim guy streaming under yesterday, actually. Anyway. Pratt & Whitney PT6A-34. Pilatus 255, thank you. Okay. So we got to be careful with our engine start today here. All right, auxiliary fuel pump. I don't know if that needs to be on. I think we're ready to go, but I'm not sure. Ignition on. I'm going to start, and then I'm going to go. There's low idle. Hopefully. She's kind of starting, huh? Oh, wait, let's go on the mixture. Let's go high idle. See what happens here. I think we're good. Not having any sound, though, are we? Does the B2 volume script work with this? Oh, it does. Thank you, B2. SimPilot85, good morning. How are you? I feel like we should just make the FSXP. Just force them, right? Well, and that's the other thing, right? If I do try the new PMDG NGX reboot 737 down the road, am I going to stream under? What am I going to stream under? Lockheed, or I don't know. All right, let's do taxi light on. Let's do alternator. Or sorry, the bus ties on. Ignition can go off, I'm assuming. Generator on, alternator on. And let's hit that. Fuel. I added fuel. Yeah, we're at high idle. Prop is full. There's rudder trim. Oh, fuel switch overhead. Yeah. Oh, crap. How's it even working? How's it even spinning? Thank you, Puff. How's that even work? How is that even spinning? Thank you. I forgot about that overhead. All right, Sphero I think is over here. Tap the brakes to get it moving, I guess. I'm direct left of you. Okay. It shows you up. Are you in the air? Are you up there now, or is that someone else? It just says Sphero. Oh, that's weird. It had you in the sky, and there you are on the ramp. Okay, we're gonna taxi down to runway 19. By the way, this is Bolzano. This is amazing ortho. This is Petrie Ron ortho. Oh, Sphero's at a different airport elevation.
FS Economy Auto Login.
You should not taxi and text. And by the way, anyone that has FS Cloud is free to join. All it costs is one snack to join. Ooh. Oh, I hate that. Gotta miss the runway lights. It's like a driving training course. Why are lights drawn that way? I don't get it. Okay. Let's do flaps. 1. We're high idle, we're full prop. Turn the sound down just a bit. Artisan simulation. Good morning. Strobes on, nav lights on, taxi light off, landing lights on. There's a pulse land. That's cool. Cabin lights normal, instrument panel, switch panel, pitot heat, engine inlet bypass. Is that for like takeoff maybe? There's our autopilot. Autopilot on right there. Oh wait, that's just the field director. This is on or off, right? Oh no, that's yaw damper. Ah, okay. So yaw off and autopilot. There's just flight director. Okay. Technically, the yellow chevrons shouldn't be taxied on, but the way the runway is laid out, it's kind of hard not to. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. True. All right. Should I have my? Should I have anything else on? It's a nice F mod going on. Rudder trim. Oxygen, not yet. I think we're good. Yep. I'm just going to see if it works with my SciTech panels. You ready, Sphero? Ready for takeoff. Here's the picture from Sphero. Nice. Click on that picture, guys. It's actually showing me... what is that? Am I in? It looks pretty good. Thank you, Sphero. 16 months in a row.
Before we take off.
Thank you for the subscribe. I'm in a 208. Oh yeah, that's very similar. Yep. Yep. Like I say, I need to work on the CSLs. Okay, let's go. Thank you for the 16 months. Pleasure. Not only is Sphero a 16-month supporter of the Johnfly stream, he is X-Plane and P3D technical support extraordinaire. Someone else is flying with your name. That's kind of interesting. We have an imposter. Uh-oh. I got a red light on. Oh, it says auxiliary pump on. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, rotate. Oh, yeah. Look at Bolzano. Check out Bolzano. I'm kind of addicted to this accidental view that I found. Accidental camera view. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's a beautiful country. I think the plane would just keep going on its own. Okay, flaps up. And I'm going to turn around. So we're going to fly back over the airport. Just so you know, Sphero. I should be seeing you pretty soon, probably, if you took off right behind me. Don't hit the mountain. Okay. Perfecto. Good morning, Val dudes. Yep, Bolzano. Blazing in Bolzano. How you doing, duders? Little Q4 XP texture yesterday in your life, eh? Alright, let's trim it up here. And let's go, let's sync up our heading bug. Autopilot on. Yaw damper on auto. And let's go into heading mode. And let's also hold our altitude here for the moment. And then we're going to turn north. Okay, we're going to fly in the general direction of Friedrichshafen. Just joined, Cajun Cacti. Yeah, this is the Quest Kodiak. You're flying too slow. You want me to slow down? I'll slow down. Okay, I'm going to slow way down, Sphero. Where are you? Are you turned around? Where did you go? I better watch where I'm going here for a moment. Just getting it going for the morning. Nice, nice, nice. I didn't realize the texturing would happen so quickly because I would have thought that it would have been a while before you had... Well, I don't know the details of all of what's going on, but I'm glad that you're starting. Oh, baby, 2019 Q4XP. I'm trying to fly slow. My legacy goes 270. Oh, well, what speed do you want me? What speed? Yeah, what speed do you want me? I'm just going to go up this canyon here. Oh, it's gorgeous. I think you're catching up to me. Look at the farmland. Oh. Farmland. I used to have traffic on my 4-flight. Oh, that's with Pilot Edge. Maybe FS Cloud doesn't show up on my 4-flight? Is this Frank Dene's Dolomite? No, this is just Ortho. Yeah, this is just Ortho from Petrie Ron. And it's also World to X-Plane Europe. What's it called? Is it called Europe XP or Europe 2? And that's where I get all the buildings, European buildings, and all the landmarks, etc. And that's basically where the OSM data is. So essentially, I'm running Petrie Ron Ortho, and then World to X-Plane Europe 2 Autogen OSM. All right, we're flying at 140. So if you're saying, yeah, well, 140 is fine for me. Let's see where you are. You're right behind me. Cool. Thank you for joining, Sphero. But doesn't it look delicious? Yeah. This is... We're not in Kansas anymore, boys. But when I cross the German border, I better change my stream title. Come up alongside me, Sparrow. Even get in front of me a little bit. Yeah, give me some eye candy. He's on P3D right now. I'll tell you what, guys. I almost bought the Coronado today. The new Coronado that just came out yesterday. I almost bought it. But I decided to wait until it's on the org store. I was so tempted, though. The temptation was real. Yeah, exactly, Wolfie. Yep. Alright, I wonder if I need to climb. Actually, I think I'm just going to follow this canyon for a while. Yeah. So I'm gonna make a turn up here and go up that canyon. Yeah. You think it's better model than the XP default? I have no idea. I really have no idea. I was kind of hoping that they would have, they do have the new Laminar G1000 in there, right? But which the default has as well. But what I'm trying to figure out is why didn't they have a GTN option? Maybe that's coming later. GTN 750. I don't know. Is there what Cessna's coming from Skunkcraft? Oh, Lancer's making one. Oh, Lancer, Skunkcraft is making a Lancer? Yeah, you're right, Dogo. About the C172, the design is better, the systems are equal. Okay. This is amazing. What is that down there? Do you think that's like a horse track? There's a train down there going. Whatever that is, it's real world. Oh baby. All right, oh, there's Sphero ahead of me now. Look at those mountains. How amazing is it that I'm not running any overlay from Ortho 4XP. This is all at World to X-Plane Europe 2 stuff. Looks pretty good. Hey, Doodoo. Lots of swimming pools around these parts. I probably should climb. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. RESPECT for the mountain terrain. RESPECT. Vertical speed. Vertical speed. Yep, there's the airports. LIPB to EDNY via the scenic route. Not the coastal route, but the scenic route. I don't think I need my auxiliary fuel pump on. So I'm going to turn that off. And just for the record, we're not headed directly to Friedrichshafen at all right now. This is definitely a very scenic detour, but it looks good. Looks amazing. It really does. The Italians they're kind of spoiled with their land. Look at this. They're just. Can you imagine what kind of food? Like that house right down there. Can you imagine the food that is served on the table? Can you imagine? Oh, Sparrow's coming around for a pass. There he is. Let's keep an eye on the traffic here. He's in the Lancer. He's buzzing around. Keep an eye on that boy. That Lancer's got some speed. You are in the north of Italy. Most Italian food is from the south. I disagree. I would say that if you're eating in Milan, it's dang good Italian, and it's authentic Italian. Yeah, a lot of people do speak German, and a lot of people speak both, and English. There's even a French-speaking part of Italy, I understand. Oh. Well, okay, you're the authority then. But the Italians up north would be offended if you didn't call their food Italian. Is there a rivalry amongst the north and the south in Italy? Educate us. I like that statement, though. John, you're talking to an Italian. I'm telling you right now, though. Oh, yeah, polenta. Mm-hmm. I need a northern Italian person in here right now to defend the cuisine. I agree with you. The closer you are to Rome, probably the closer you are to the, I don't know. Wait, you are from the north? Now I'm confused. Now I'm really confused. I am from the north. So you're from the north, but you don't consider what the family eats. They've lived in northern Italy for hundreds of years, 1,000 years, whatever, and you're saying what they eat is not Italian. But when you say Italian, you're talking Italian in the traditional sense, or yeah, give us an example of a dish from the north. All right, I'm going to climb. I am from the north. John, foot insert in mouth. There's Sparrow below. He's checking out the cuisine. All right, set the record straight, dude. Get us a tell us what is the staple. If Northern Italy was on a cooking competition show on Netflix, what would the national dish be from Northern Italy? Stuff people eat in the north is most often hunting meat. Okay? Hunting meat. Are you talking like deer? Or are you talking pheasant? You don't really eat pizza. But what about like pasta per se? Bear meat. Truffle. Ooh, truffle. Truffles aren't cheap, are they? Over at this part. Pasta is south. Okay. So like, I'm being educated. I have been to Italy several times. I've been to Rome a couple times. I've been to Florence. I've been to Milan. Of course, I went to the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and the Leaning Tower really is leaning, and it's almost going to fall over. There's ropes holding it up, big strong cables actually. But yeah, Maddie is also from north. Ah, see, we're getting. That reminds me, where's Mattia from? What part is he from? Mattia B. Has he done and has he streamed recently? I haven't seen a Mattia stream for a while. Big Italian dudes holding cables, holding the tower. Yeah, full-time job. J-Snap had an Italian girlfriend in grad school briefly. So cute. She was from the north, and her cooking was unrecognizable to me as Italian, as a naive American. All right, well, there you go. Apparently, there's a whole different side of... Would you say that the... Let me ask you this. Dudu and Maddie, would you say... You're saying it's pretty much uncivilized? Wow. We are civilized? South is a total... would you say that the cuisine or the eating, the food in northern Italy is closer to, say, Austrian food or Swiss food than it is to, say, Roma? Hey, Bill. Bill Farelli. He's Italian also, I believe. Yes. Lasagna. We're talking, Bill, we're talking about how the cuisine in northern Italy, where I'm flying right now, is nothing like what Americans think of as Italian food. So, yeah. You were in Sicily for your honeymoon. Was lovely. A lot of poverty and trash on the side of the roads. Great cooking, though. Yeah, I would like to visit Sicily one day. Never been to Sicily. All right, we're going to make a right turn up here, Sphero. So I'm going to change my heading just a little bit here. I don't know what that means. Is that a beer in a koozie? Bill? Bill, I enjoyed your stream last night. I'm going to speed up a little bit here. Yeah, Bill, I enjoyed your stream last night. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for tolerating my presence. What do you like about the South, Doo-Doo? Name 3 things that you like about the South right now. Please. Out of curiosity. I loved Rome. Yeah, I loved Rome. But it was, historical. One, you eat better. Julie and I were married probably not too far from where you are now. Nice. Yeah, we took off from Bolzano, and right now we're in a place called Schlanders Salandro, or another place called Prad Stilfser Yoke Prato allo Stelvio. And that is, yeah, I don't even know. And we're coming up to Schluderns and Glorenza. And you can see me on the FS Cloud map yeah, it's beautiful here. But that sounds like a beautiful place to get married, I'm telling you. Oh, there's the Alps in the background. There's the Alps over there, beyond yonder. People are not buttholios. Please watch the language, doo-doo. You can get custom fit clothes for cheap. I like it. Paddle Bus, how are you? Hawaiian Hippie is here. Milan, Italy feels like an almost completely different country versus Sicily or even Rome for that matter. Yeah, Milan. I spent a week at a time in Milan on 3 different occasions. I worked in a hotel for installing their internet infrastructure, and yeah, it's like a fashion world there. And I seem to recall there was a lot of pasta to eat. Your family's from Sicily, but the north is pretty gorgeous. Yeah, it really is. This is kind of breathtaking, actually. I'm gonna do a screenshot right there. Boop. Yep. You're just flying the Magnite from LA to London. Nice. Nice. Did you have... Let me ask you this, Paddle Bus. Did you... When you installed Java, did it install a bunch of malware on top of your system? Because mine sure did. I think I needed to go elsewhere for my Java download. And I hate the fact that Magnite is requiring Java. It just... A plane should be independent of Java. Look at that. Are you landing, Sparrow? Are you crop dusting? Look at the water up here. Alright, this... Thankfully not... Oh, good. Okay, because when I installed Java from their link, it was like... Ah! Alright, this lake, I think, is called St. Valentin auf der Heide San Valentino alla Muta. Whatever that means. No floats? Yeah, I don't have any floats either. How come I'm only getting wingtip vortices off the one side? Isn't that weird? Look at that. Wingtip vortices just off of this side. Huh. FJS Q4XP FMC will be written in just-in-time COBOL. Oh, I thought he was going to use CPM for the FMC. You have winter landscape, frozen lakes. Oh, that's kind of handy, actually. All right, I'm gonna stop my climb here. This lake is Reschensee Lago di Resia. Lago di Resia. So there is a rivalry between the two sides, huh? Man, I bet you the soccer matches are crazy. Are there any good soccer teams up north? Or I'm assuming all the good teams are south, but same with vapor. Okay, we do have a little bit of wingtip vortices off the right side now, but not as much. It's weird. I'm trying to decide if I think we're going to go left up here. Yeah, let's make... Yeah, we'll make a small turn up here. I better stay out inside this canyon, though. I'm almost in Switzerland? Okay. Fly over Lugano. What's an airport code for Lugano? Oh, we could go to Liechtenstein. That's kind of cool. I think Lugano's kind of out of the way for where we want to go, but FSE is some Rolexes. Exactly. It's not wingtip, it's mid-wing. You're right, mid-wing vortices. You're right. Uh-oh, we have a problem, sir. I think we have to turn down this canyon down that way. Yep, turning. Making the turn. Do you think we can get through there, Sphero? Okay, fine. Fine. We're going to have to climb, though. Alright, vertical speed. Climbing. LSZA. Wonder how far away that is. Are you still staying in this canyon here? Okay. We can do that. Oh, it's beautiful up here. Wow. Look at this. Let's level off. Alright, dive, dive, dive. Dive, dive, dive. Bring back to power. I just want to get down. Look at some of this stuff. Is it Garda? It is crazy to me that places this beautiful are real. Yeah, Zach, right? You can fly over Lake Garda if you go to the south. Yeah, I don't think we're going toward Friedrichshafen, so up to the German border. But Sphero's taking us on a beautiful little detour here. After you pass the Gotthard Pass, everything is flat until Friedrichshafen. Yeah, we're going the opposite direction of Friedrichshafen right now. I think I'll make a turn up here and go over to Landeck. And then follow the canyon Landeck out. Yeah, so we'll make a left turn up here toward Landeck in just a bit. Yep. Iowa Scotsman, good morning. And by the way, if you're watching this later on the VOD on Twitch or on my YouTube channel, and you want to know where I got this scenery, it's Ortho 4XP, and it was made by a gentleman called Petrie Ron. He generated it for me, and I have no idea what the sources are. I have no idea at all. But I will say that I'm not using any overlays, OSM data for the roads and buildings. I'm using World to X-Planes. Oh, I am using OSM data, but it's from World to X-Planes, Europe, ex-Europe too. When are you getting the C-172? I almost got the C-172 today, but I decided to wait. So whenever it comes out on the org store, I'll buy it. I almost got it today, but I was like, nope, we're gonna wait. We're gonna be patient. Keep all of our planes consolidated in the same repositories and support the store, because the store supports Dronefly on many occasions. So thank you, org store. I honestly, Hawaiian Sippy says, I honestly can't think of a European country where I didn't like the food, even Turkey. Yes. Yeah, it's all about, I'm sure there's really good food in every country in Europe, absolutely. In fact, there's probably really good food in every country in the world. It's just a matter of avoiding the bad food, I guess. Look at that countryside. Wow. I like that mountainside up here. Look at those mountains. Another screenshot. Boop. I think we're going to EDNY. Echo Delta November Yankee. Slight, yeah. Do I have AviTab? Yes. Zoom in on. Yeah, that's very cool. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Frame hit. I know why I'm getting a frame hit, I think. I think it's loading in new tiles. It is loading in new tiles from a USB hard drive. It's loading ortho tiles from a USB 3.0 hard drive. Max FPS. There we go. You can describe the places. Nice. Oh, on it. Can we see the map where you are? Yes. It might be easier to see me on the X-Plane map, right? Or would it be easier on AviTab? I am just south of EDMK, and actually no, we're not that far from Friedrichshafen. So there's LSZR, which is what is that St. Gallen, I think. We're not too far from St. Gallen and Friedrichshafen, and is that Bodensee? I think that's Bodensee. Oh, AviTab has city names. Okay. AviTab. Toggle tablet. Maps. Is it loading in a map right now, maybe? Better make sure we follow. USB 3.0 really isn't much slower than SATA. Yeah, there's when I boot up, it takes a while to boot up because of not on the SATA, but I think it's mostly the RPM, right? Because the USB hard drives are probably 5400 RPM. I don't see any maps. Try unzooming. Now, where's the maximum zoom? Oh, I have to download the maps. Huh. Okay. Well, we'll... Uh-oh. Look at this. Look at that. We're going to clear that mountain. I think so. I think it is a small airport. Yeah, I have no idea. I've never been there before. And if anyone's on FS Cloud, feel free to join us at EDNY and fly right directly toward us right now if you want. You're waiting at EDNY. Nice. Is it dirt field or is it got a runway, asphalt? There's an air show every year there. Yeah, there's a big ham radio convention at Friedrichshafen every year as well. There's a runway. Okay. Lufthansa flies in there. Okay, big enough then. Oh. Dang. Look at that. With A320s. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think we're going to follow this canyon all the way out and then come up from the south. Oh. I'm doing just a lot of screenshots. EDNY is your local airport? Wow. Small world. I love Twitch. We get to hang out with the Italians. We get to hang out with the Texans. We even get to hang out with Republicans. It's such a choice world. Uh-oh. Loading tiles. Do you ever fly to Arlanda? Where's Arlanda? Stockholm. I don't think I have flown to Arlanda before. It's southern Sweden? Okay. No, I don't think I've been there. I'll put that on the list. I will put that on the to-do list. You have a topographical map here which you use for navigation. Nice. I might download that Open Maps download there for Avitab. As hard as it may believe, not all of us Texans are Republicans. No, I was classifying. You know, we get to hang out with Italians. We get to hang out with, you know, Germans. We get to hang out with Texans and Republicans. Not that, yeah. And we get to hang out with Democrats as well. It's a beautiful world. Sphero, did you go over the mountain? Do I need to climb? Or do I stay? I think I'm going to climb. When the pilot senses that he needs to climb, he probably should climb. Uh-oh. I'm sensing something bad going on here. Oh, snack. Full power. Yeah, J-Snap, he's proud of that. San Francisco Republican, yeah. Dogo's a redneck. I thought Republicans were bad. I lived in the Bay Area for 5 years. I loved it. I was at East Bay, though. All right, I think we're going to make it. Luckily, the Kodiak has a little oomph. All right, I'm direct Friedrichshafen, I think. Think I can get over that mountain right there. I'm not direct Friedrichshafen until I clear that mountain. In fact, this looks like a little easier to clear. Come on. You can do it. We're on a quest. Fairfield, Vacaville, yeah. Yeah, I was Alameda. I lived in Alameda, and I worked in Emeryville and Berkeley. I think we're going to make it. I think we can make it. I think we can make it. house right there. Look at that perfectly placed house. Oh, screenshot. All right, dip down. Passengers. There are no passengers. There are 0 passengers in here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Valley flying, yes. M9, yep. Yep. Would you look at that? Tell you what, this little Quest Kodiak is doing so well. All right, dive, dive, dive. Yeah, dive. Power off. Vertical speed. Oh my goodness. Someone said yesterday that, well, was it, who was it? I'm going to quote a streamer from the Twitch world, but they said, who was it that said this really does scratch an itch to get up and fly when you're in the sim. It scratches the itch to fly. Who was it? Someone said that on a stream recently. Who was that? OBR3. This is in Italy. Or sorry, this is in Switzerland right now. Yeah, Cat said it yesterday. Yeah, he's like, this really does scratch the itch to fly. That's right. It was Cat Strader. Yeah, I thought that summed up. I thought that summed up this hobby perfectly in just a simple statement. Yeah. Wow. 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 Hmm. Where are we flying precisely? We're going to Echo Delta November Yankee. And we're coming up south. Bregenz. Liechtenstein is like the country of Liechtenstein is about 17 miles that way. So yeah. So do you suppose IRL flying country to country poses an issue, customs in immigrations, etc., because they are EU that neglect? I'll tell you what, when I lived in Europe, and I drove all over Europe. I lived near Munich, and I drove to France, and I drove to Switzerland and Austria, and all over. And there were the only time that I ever got stopped at a border was in Switzerland. That's the only place I was ever stopped. The rest of them it's just like open borders, just drive through. EU. But in Switzerland, no. In Switzerland, it's like, who are you? What are you doing here? That type of thing. Yeah. There was one place I remember I wanted to get a stamp in my passport. This was early on in my European travels, and I wanted to get a stamp in my passport from France, and I had to. I walked up to this guy at the he was at the border. There was no one checking cars; they were just driving right through. But there was a border house there, and I said, "Hey, can I get a stamp in my? Do you speak English? Yes. Can I get a stamp in my passport?" And he goes, "Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me go find it." He goes through, rifles through a drawer, digs out the cobwebs to get this passport stamp, and then stamps my passport. It's like, yeah, it's pretty much. I think flying, you can pretty much go anywhere you want to, but like Marty Missile says, Switzerland is not a member of the EU, and I guess that's why they have a border. They wake you up at 2 o'clock in the morning? Oh, you mean like on the train? Sidekick, how are you doing? Yeah, we're just we're a bit out still from the landing, actually, but better catch up with Sphero here. But yeah, can you imagine M9 just renting a nice little air-conditioned prop job and flying around Central Europe? Yeah, Hawaiian hippie. I've heard of that. I've heard of that. In fact, I've heard that also Israel sometimes will not stamp a passport, or they'll, in Cuba they used to, but when the Americans were banned from traveling to Cuba, well, we still are for the most part, aren't we? Or is it open? I don't even know. But I remember they put a piece of paper in the passports instead of a stamp in Cuba. Yeah. We're gonna make a right up here. Yeah, to go to the lake. We're going to the lake. Yeah, they give us a stamp card now. Okay. Yeah. I would like to go to Israel. Yep. You find it difficult to land with the Kodiak, either too hard landing or too floating. Uh-oh. Now I'm nervous. Yeah, now I'm nervous. You had to go to Cuba through Canada? Yeah, okay. You can now go there? Okay. I remember the Canadians used to love to go there because there weren't any loud Americans taking up all the resort space. The loud Americans were not there. Cuba stamped yours not long ago. I guess it doesn't matter anymore. I don't think I know when we got back to the U.S. Customs tore us apart looking for stuff. Yeah, customs. It's a funny word. I remember I bought some for a friend of mine who's quite the connoisseur of cigars. I was going to Mexico, and he wanted a box of Cubans, and so I got him. And oh boy, was I nervous crossing the border. But I'm not sure. Is the embargo still in place? And did I just admit to a crime on live? It was in virtual reality where I was traveling to Cuba. I was traveling to Mexico in the flight sim, and it was an FS economy job to pick up some Cuban cigars and fly them back to the U.S. to my virtual AI friend. Yeah, right, Bill? All right, let's go this way. Up to $150 or something like that. You can do it now? Okay. Yeah. Take the wrapper off and replace it with Dominicans, yeah. Dominican Republic. Which, let's face it, there's probably not a whole lot of difference between a Dominican and a Cuban. They don't care as long as you don't intend to distribute, yeah. It was just weird, you live in the land of the free, but for years you just couldn't even do that. OBR, I'm from Utah, state of Utah, Salt Lake City. Let's get down. Get down, get down, get down. You know what? This little Kodiak's doing 183 right now. Hey, is that an airport? Sarah's buzzing the airport. Are you doing a touch and go down there? Are you refueling or something? Or are you having lunch? Or what are you? Nice. Is that... What airport is that? That's cool. Cubans are definitely smoother. Why have you been smoked? Because to me it's the same. It's the same. Geography. You'd think that plants are plants in that same Caribbean climate, but. Oh, there's Slight. We see Slight now. It's all weed. That's Bodensee. Lake Bodensee. Germany is, I believe, the border's right in the middle of the lake, I think. Yeah, I think the border's right in the lake. So let's cross the German border on the lake. Kip Carey, how are you doing? Oh, that's a little aggressive on that. Screenshot. Ugh. Wow. Wow. That was a fun. Who liked that? I liked that. I liked that a lot. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right. First one to get this gets snacks. If you replace the destination airport first letter with an F, what do you get? And spell it out. If you take the destination airport and you replace the first letter with an F, what do you get? And spell it out. What does it stand for? Baby, right there. Zach Sim, you got it. Well, actually, Sidekick got it because you went in the wrong order. Thank you for the subscribe.
Like.
Lars Rath with the subscribe. Thank you, my man. All right, I'm gonna hit the altitude button here. Actually, I don't need to. Should I give it to Zach Sim or should I give it to Sidekick or both? I think I'll give it to both. 333 to Zach Sim. And 333 to Sidekick. Sidekick LJ17. Oh, I didn't spell it correctly. Sidekick LJ17. No, that didn't work either. Sidekick LJ17. Hawaiian hippies here. Look at that. Aloha. Seems like you're loaded extremely tail heavy. Probably, yeah. Wouldn't doubt it. Hello, Toto Rico. There is a speed limitation on the Bodensee. I'm breaking the speed limitation. Yep, I'm definitely breaking the speed limitation. Look at that. Just gorgeous. Full nose down trim and autopilot can't hit 1,000 feet per minute. Yeah. Probably too much. Yeah. Too much stuff in the back. Gotta unload the back. Okay, autopilot off. Last screenshot. There we go. Or the flight model of the plane. Yeah, it could be. It could be. Alright, let's go see what this Friedrichshafen is all about. Do you lose your snacks if you change your Twitch name? Yes. But if you send me a message in the Discord in one of the public rooms, say for example lobby or random, and just say, hey Johnfly, my old name was this, my new name is this, and then hopefully you don't impersonate someone. And the bank might honor the transfer. But I guess if I go to the Twitch page of the previous name and nothing comes up, then I guess you'd be okay. Yeah. Why, are you Zackley? Oh, what's your old name? Oh, Destrunio. That's Destrunio. Ah, okay. So if I go to twitch.tv/Destrunio, does it show it active, or did you... It shouldn't, right? Alright, I'm going to cross over and do a right downwind. Oh, maybe... Actually, I can do it just a steep approach. Here we go, boys. Get your landing guesses in now. I'm going in hot and fast. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I've done a short approach in the real world like this. This is actually a real world procedure. Someone said it's hard to land the Kodiak, though. Is there reversers on this PT6? Oh yeah, there are. Duh. Way too fast. That was brilliant. That was like butter on the breadski. Who won? Oh. How come you went up so high, like a helicopter? Like a diamond. Ooh, okay, Bob Monkhouse got it right. Thank you. Thank you, B2. B2 Supermod. Seriously. There's Slight. Hello, Slight. How are you, sir? Thank you for getting out of the way. Somewhat. Someone levitated. Yeah, it was like Chris Angel stuff going on. I thought that was a pretty good landing. Sparrows landed. Hawaiian Hippie's on the ramp. Who else is on the ramp? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, oh, oh. Just coming down to say aloha. Slight? Yeah, we see you. You just drove right into me. This is Friedrichshafen. I think it's in June that they have a big, huge, gigantic ham radio convention here for this part of the world. People come from all over. What an amazing European tour that was. Snackies. Anyone coming in for a landing? There's Sphero taxiing. There's Hawaiian Hippie. There's a train. Alright, there's Sphero coming down. Oh, you're in a Kodiak as well. Okay. Is there a 208 CSL? Cheryl? There's Slight. I'll change you, Jordan. Advanced. Look for the Hawaiian Hippie. Yeah, you're in a Kodiak as well. Okay. There is a CSL for the Kodiak, but I'm not sure if it's compatible. Well, he's a prop job, so I'll just... make him a Cessna. I'll make him a 150 though. Just for fun. For kicks and giggles. How can I see you? Yeah, you're right there, Slight. You can't see us because your CSLs are jacked. There's Hawaiian Hippie. Uh-oh. Hawaiian Hippie is not a 150. He's something else now. That's weird. Why didn't it make him a... It should have been made a 150. I made it a... Yeah. Thought I saved the assignment. I did because he disappeared. Acrobatic over there. Oh man, it will not give up. It keeps making you a whatever that is. Wow. All right. I'm going to show a replay. Let's see that approach. Here we go. This is where I decide, yep, I'm going in. A plane spotting channel to the Discord server. You could post it in screenshots. Any plane spotting. I guess we could dedicate one maybe. But how fast was I going here? Okay, so Lars Ross says I was too fast. Right here I'm at 90 knots. I think it was okay. Yeah, right here over the threshold, 90 knots. That's fine. Especially for a Kodiak, I'm thinking. There's 75 knots. Touching down, 75. Yeah, 75. Ooh, that was butter. Who was it that said they can't land the Kodiak? If John Fly can do it, you can do it. I like how I put the right wheel down first. It's a really nice model. A little side loading though. Look at that grin on my face. A little right of center. Oh yeah. What'd the tower see? There's like, we got a Kodiak on final from America. You came on a steep approach. I did. That's a real world procedure too. I did one at Oakland once in the real world in a Piper. A really steep short approach. It was very cool. We had to ask the tower for permission, but they said, yes, you are cleared for a steep approach into runway. Can't remember what runway. It was like 28 left, I think. Just lovely. Exactly, Bill. Yeah, see?